So I came across this wild idea of designing a 1U Raspberry Pi server that runs on just 1 amp at 120 volts. I mean, can you believe the complexity packed into that kind of power?
No way. That's super cool. It's like trying to fit a jet engine into a toy plane. How do they even manage that?
Exactly. The whole thing is about optimizing efficiency while staying within those tight restrictions. It's all about compact design and clever components.
Right, and it seems like they've figured out a way to jam 20 CPU cores into this tiny space. That's impressive.
I know. And think about the storage too, 1.2 terabyte SSDs in there. That's wild for such a tiny form factor.
Absolutely. And they even use M.2 drives, which are way more compact and durable than traditional drives. It's such a smart move.
Totally, but here's a question. How do they keep the power usage in check? It sounds risky with all that hardware.
Great point. They tackle that by using power management tools like relays and smart configurations. It's like building a house of cards. One wrong move could lead to a collapse.
I love that analogy. And to think they keep it all under 1 amp. I mean, the challenge is to fit as many Raspberry Pis as possible without overheating.
Speaking of overheating, what about the cooling solutions? I can't imagine that setup running hot.
Oh, they actually incorporate blower fans for ventilation. Smart thinking, because overheating could compromise the whole server.
Wow, I never would have thought to use a blower fan in such a compact environment. It's ingenious.
Right? And it's even more impressive when you realize they monitor power usage with tools like the kilowatt meter. Such a hands-on approach.
That's amazing. So they're literally watching their wattage to avoid exceeding that 1 amp limit. It's like a high-stakes game.
Exactly, and the software setup is just as intricate. You have to flash Raspbian light on each Pi and optimize settings for performance.
All that just to make sure it runs efficiently. It seems like a lot of work, but the payoff in functionality must be incredible.
For sure. And think about colocation providers. They can host this entire setup for around $30 a month.
That's a steal. It's pretty wild to think about how affordable hosting can be, especially for a project like this.
And it brings up something interesting about the comparison with traditional servers. Like the Dell R620 draws 250 watts.
Whoa, right? That's massive compared to what this Raspberry Pi setup does. It's highlighting the efficiency they're achieving.
You see what I mean? It really pushes the boundaries of what's possible with small-scale servers. It's inspiring.
Definitely. But do you think traditional power-hungry servers will ever catch up with this kind of efficiency?
That's a tough one. It feels like as technology advances, innovations like these will redefine expectations.
Totally. It's like we're on the brink of a revolution in server design. This has implications for so many fields.
Exactly, and anyone can dive in and start building their own server, which democratizes technology.
And that leads to even more creativity. Imagine what people will build with such accessible resources.
The potential is limitless. It reminds me of the maker movement, empowering individuals to innovate and create.
Exactly. I mean, who would have thought building your own server could be this approachable? It's so exciting.
And without all the traditional limitations, it's blowing my mind how many more Pis could fit in this design.
Right? They mentioned at least 7 more could fit. It's just a puzzle with so many pieces still open.
But wait until you hear what happens next. There are also discussions about shifting to even more powerful single-board computers.
I can only imagine. The landscape of low-power, high-density computing is going to evolve fast.
And the ideas for version 2 sound intriguing. Adding features like fuses could help with electrical shorts.
That's such a smart move. Making it safer will inspire even more confidence in using Raspberry Pi setups.
So if we put all this together, we have the potential for an ultra-efficient, scalable server solution that's accessible.
Exactly. It really makes you think about how far we've come in computing and where we're headed next.
And it's so personal. It's all about empowering individuals to harness the cloud and reshape tech possibilities.
Right. This conversation reminds me that the future is bright for DIY tech enthusiasts. What a journey.
Absolutely. So what are we waiting for? Let's start building our own 1U Raspberry Pi server.
Count me in. I can't wait to watch how this technology transforms over the next few years.
Me too. And I think it's safe to say we'll be keeping an eye on those innovations.
For sure, it's an exciting time to be curious about technology.